Hello, oh pissed off friend.
After all the music, we finally gonna watch some videos. Yay. Here we
Hello,
go.
oh pissed off friends. If you're not pissed off, you might be about to be, because I am, actually. It is 7:30 at night, and I just opened Twitter, which I don't do much anymore, but the first thing I saw was
Twitter.
from
It's not Twitter, it's
Wario64,
X.
Marvel Rivals director and team laid off, according to posts, and I thought, there is no shot. This has to be some kind of clickbait, some like offshoot marketing team or something.
Actually, it's really bad saying talking about this while we're watching this, but did you watch? Did you guys already saw the Overwatch updated? It looks like a a totally new game. Yeah, and we got back the loot boxes. Yeah, I don't know if this has something to do with it, but anyways, it's just because
There's no way.
a lot of people when talk about this one talk about Overwatch because they are really similar, but it's a bunch of games out there that are literally similar to that. Okay, okay. Actually, I think Overwatch actually has like, I don't know if they released it yet or not, but I saw they were about to do like a third player thing separated, maybe arcade or something like that. I'm not gonna play that because I play Overwatch because it's a first player shooter. Yay! So that's why I would never play like Marvel Rivals for real. Like, no, I can't.
The actual game director just got laid off of Marvel Rivals. This, I don't even know where to begin. This is obviously a sign of a bigger issue in the gaming industry that we're
Yeah,
facing
like
and we've been facing for a while, but my god, what are you talking about laying off? I'm going to get right into it. Let's react. All right, this is
like
me from the future. I rant for like 10 straight minutes and forgot that I was supposed to do a sponsor, so I'm interrupting myself. I'm sorry. We got to do this. This is the first
okay.
Reactamops video with a sponsor, which is really cool. I never thought about
Wow,
having sponsors on this channel. And look, this isn't something that I
that's
want to
great.
do a lot, but we're uploading
That's
videos a
great.
lot here. We have editors for this channel, and just doing 2 sponsors a month on this channel
No,
would
it's
really
great
go a long way to
to
help.
use
Although I
it.
will say right
Yeah.
now, this is the only one. This is a test example. So we're going to see how it goes. And I can't say thank you enough to Macross and the team at Red Art Games and Daredrop for sponsoring the video.
Okay.
So
So let's keep it a bit.
just asking that in on this Rivals. I this
Anyways.
Switch physical if you want it. And thank you, Macross, for being the first sponsor on the channel. That means a lot. And thank you to you guys for letting me take a sponsor on this channel. All right, let's get back to what are you
Okay.
talking about? Where Marvel Rivals. I love Marvel Rivals. I've legitimately been addicted to it. Me and my friends, I have 2 friend groups that play this game with me. I have Bob and Fried Biscuits. We've been grinding on
Really?
PC, trying to go up in ranked. It's really hard on PC for some reason. And then I have Kip and my other friend, Kenny Omega. I'm just going to slide that in there. Kip Sabian? Kenny Omega. Yeah, I play Marvel Rivals with those 2. I don't understand my life either. Anyway, we've been grinding, trying to get up in ranks on PlayStation 5. And I'm addicted to it. Both Kip and I are addicted to it. We sat down the other night, we played for 7 hours straight. So, of course, we're still in gold because it's impossible
Yo,
to rank
7 hours I was watching. I was watching Arcade, bro.
up in any ranked game. I don't know why. I'm good at games, and I suck at online ranking. But beside the point, this game, Marvel Rivals.
I have the same problem. I have the same problem. I have the freaking same problem. Because it's a team game. You're always gonna lose. That's why I don't play ranks on team games anymore. Just on Pokemon Unite because somehow I'm really great at that. and I'm always winning. So that's basically a game that I'm good in at, which is weird because somehow I'm really bad on League of Legends. I mean, I don't play League of Legends for a long time, so I don't remember if I'm bad or not, but it's funny because I play with um one of Eve's evolution. What is the name of it? It's like I know the name, but I'm scared to say it wrong. I'm always scared to spell like the name wrongs of characters and things like that because it sounds like I'm a person that doesn't like that. It is basically one of my favorite Pokemon evolutions ever. But anyways, I'm gonna search about it and try to say. Like I know it starts with an S. Why am lagging? Like I know the name. The name is on my it's on my tongue, but tongue. What? And I'm saying. Okay, so basically Sylveon. I'm scared I'm saying this wrong, bro. I don't want to spell it wrong. I always had this problem with like weird names. Even in K-pop, I have that problem. I can say I can I know the name of a person, but I can say it because I'm scared to spell it wrong, and it's stupid. It's stupid. Why make this pressure on me? Anyways, I play with Eve, but that Eve evolves to Sylvan version. Okay, fairy version. Okay, so it's a fairy evolution. It's more easier this way. And it's funny because her gameplay reminds me a lot. That evolution gameplay reminds me a lot of you know who from League of Legends. You know who. You know who exactly my main in League of Legends. And I was a shit with that with her. Why I'm good with the Pokemon, but I'm a shady ass with. It's like I'm saying, if one day I come back to League of Legends, I'm gonna be a totally different player. I'm so sure of it. I'm so sure of it because how can you do like a gameplay that is really similar and you just win and you are just so slay and then I'm trying to get it. I'm trying to get it. I'm trying to get it. If you guys don't know what was my main on League of Legends was Ari. Yeah. And the ones that are in it, they know. They know. They have like the Pokemon and Ari, they have a really similar gameplay. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding, okay? I'm not kidding. Anyways, keep going. Wait, let's keep let's
Came out of
to
nowhere. As of February 2025, Marvel Rivals maintains a robust player base. The game reached an all-time peak of 644,000 concurrent players on Steam alone, January 11. Steam alone.
Yeah.
Recent
Steam
data
alone.
indicates the game has over 1.5 million monthly active users, which is an insane number.
Yeah.
In its first month post-launch, Marvel Rivals generated approximately 136 million in revenue, with 54.5 million from Steam alone. So much money. It's making an insane amount of money. Almost
Yeah.
as if it's making so much money, it can afford to pay its employees. Almost like. For a free-to-play game with microtransactions, this much money it's making, almost like. When you're charging $30 a skin. Brett, please put like the skins up on the screen. These like 1,000
Yeah.
increments of in-game currency is like $10. These are $30 skins that they're selling, and they're firing
Yeah.
people that made this game successful. Regarding total player engagement, the game amassed over 20 million downloads within the first 11 days.
Wait, who made Marvel Rivals? Who is in it? Is also Disney or is like a totally different person? It's totally different company. Like Marvel's and another company, or is like Disney? Like I'm trying to understand it for real, like.
of its release. Look, I don't normally make videos at 7:30 at night. I saw this and I was like, I need to talk about this. I need this video to go up because I have not actually fallen in love with a competitive shooter type game in a very, very long time. I mean, we've been playing the same regurgitated games for a while now. Overwatch, which is ironic because Marvel Rivals is Overwatch, but that's beside the point. Fortnite, Call of Duty, which people are sick of now as well. It's the same games getting regurgitated, getting DLC, getting additions, but it's so hard to release anything new and not have it be an immediate flop. Look at Concord. There's a lot of reasons that went tits up, but look, that game sucked. Also, there's just no way of competing in the market space, seemingly, with these games that are already so successful and people have already invested so much time and money into to come along now and be successful. So Concord, it was probably screwed from the beginning anyway, and then everything else that went wrong with it just made it tank. But you think of any other online shooter that's tried to come out. I mean, Halo tanked because people didn't want to make the jump over, and it also wasn't that good, you know? There's a million other examples that I could give, but the point is, Marvel Rivals came along, a game that, on paper, I didn't think would do that well. I mean, we already have Overwatch, and I'm so sick of Overwatch. I have been for years. So Marvel Rivals being Overwatch, I was like, I have no interest. But you know what?
This video is kind of attacking me. I'm not liking it.
The game was directed
so
well.
Like I play every day with the same 2 characters, and I'm not tired of it. I'm not tired of it.
That I got sucked in, and it's just one of those games where you just want to play one more. You can't stop. Like, you honestly can't stop. It's like
that's me
like,
with
every
Overwatch.
time you finish a game, you're like, that's the last one, or like, this
and I
is
play
the last
for
one.
like
I swear, boys, this is the last one that I'm gonna
4
stop
years
playing.
already.
Then you play that one more, and you win or you lose, and you're like, I could do one more. I can't end on a loss, or we just won. We're hot right now. We got to go again. I love the game. It's so addicting. It seemingly never gets old. I got Lord
hi, Mustardi. How are you?
Status with Loki, so now my little picture is different. In fact, I loaded into a game last night, and another guy was sat on Loki, and then I selected Loki, and my little picture was the fancy one because I've played too many hours with Loki, and the other Loki switched. And I said, thank you. And he said, you're welcome, Lord. And I was like, I have the record.
Bro. I love this interactions. No! Yeah, bro. Really? I'm great. How was your day? Then anything. Bro, I'm trying to search for my camera. I can't find it. What the heck? Back. Okay. I just don't know why it just disconnects randomly. Okay, let's keep going. Anyways, here we go.
Recognition because I've played too much Loki. Anyway, the game is awesome, and I don't understand how this happened. Marvel Rivals director has been laid off. This is something that the Marvel Rivals game director said. This is such a weird industry.
Game director.
My stellar, talented team just helped deliver an incredibly successful new franchise in Marvel Rivals. I cannot, again, I know I've already
like,
said
it's
it,
a director, bro.
Explain to you how insane it is, how successful this.
It reminds me of one thing. But that's totally a different story. Anyway,
it's like it's breaking heights that games just don't break. Period. On top of that, it released into a genre, into an industry where these kind of games aren't successful. They need an incredibly talented team with an incredibly focused direction and an incredibly good and great game direction to succeed. Like it could have been a $200 million flop like Concord, but it wasn't. It's something that's super successful. You can't. I'm so upset about it.
I think also Marvel also helps it. The Marvel name there also helps it. It's like when Riot, wait, Riot made Valorant? I need to search for it before giving like the wrong answers here. Wait a minute. Wait. Valorant. Or they just bought it. Like it's from 2020. Okay. It's from Riot. It's from Riot. So like I'm saying, also the name in that also helps. It's like I was saying, Riot doing a game like this too. People will obviously gonna go for it and gonna play it because it's from Riot, like the ones that made League of Legends. And people that are tired of League of Legends, they just go to Valorant, something like that. I didn't did that. I did. I got tired of League of Legends. I went to Overwatch. Kinda the same. Kinda the same. You know, kinda.
You can't ask for any better. Like, we're in a time and age where games suck. Games honestly suck now. And Marvel Rivals is completely free. It's super fun. They give you all the characters. You don't have to spend $1, and it makes you want to support the game. Ugh. Oh, well, times are tough all over. Let's find these incredible people new jobs because we all need to eat, right? So essentially, he got laid off, his team got laid off, and now he's trying to help them find jobs. What are we talking about here? What is this industry? Jack
That's crazy.
level designer for Marvel Rivals. Hey folks, well, just got laid off from my job working at Marvel Rivals with NetEase. Was an enormous pleasure to work with my American coworkers who joined me in this sad calling. Just couldn't dodge that big boot, I guess, no matter how big the success of the gig. And you can read in both of these, both of them are saying it out loud and clear, you know.
Let me tell you one thing. After everyone that plays that game knows about this, they will stop playing that game. They will stop playing that game. It's just like when this is gonna be a stupid comparison, stupid, maybe stupid. But I remember the time when people on TikTok were talking about Darman and all these co-workers being revolted. Co-workers, actors being revolted because they didn't receive a thing from playing characters in his videos. And yeah, people stopped reacting it. People stopped watching it, and the views of the channel went kind of low. So yeah, it just reacted. And I'm saying this because I think we're gonna watch a video of from 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 him next. I think that's why my brain just like remind of that, you know. Anyways,
I'm so tough. Let's put my talented team helped deliver an incredibly successful new franchise, so that they're both prefacing it with, despite how incredibly well this did, we couldn't stop ourselves from getting fired. What,
bro?
are we doing?
You know what you should do? You should do another game better than that one. Better than that one. Then you will see. Then we will see. Because if you do another game better or close to it, and people know that that's your game, that you just got fired from the doing the Marvel one, and you did a new game, people will forget the Marvel. Will start playing your game. You need to think. You need to think. It's like stonks. You know, stonks. I just don't know how you're gonna do it, but yeah.
Industry. What example are we setting? Where are we leading? Where are we going? Where these talented individuals can actually have success in an area where it is so hard to have success and then lose their jobs. They're thanked by the loss of their job. They make their company, they make NetEase millions of dollars.
Yeah.
And if the game somehow is still successful and doesn't get boycotted.
Like, exactly. They do like millions and millions, and then they just fire their team because they want the money all for themselves.
Which I doubt it will.
That's so stupid.
It is honestly that successful that people are already addicted to it, and NetEase knows that. At some point, that these people are gonna have made the company over $1 billion, and they got fired before even season 2.
I think they're gonna boycott.
what is wrong with the game industry? I've never been so upset in a React to Maps video. Look, I don't really know exactly what these people have done. That's a broad scope, but I've already talked about the game direction in the sense of, you know, it's free to play, you get all the characters, blah, blah, blah. But if we can actually talk about the game in a short little review style, the levels are so fun. The way that each of the level, they're set out with all the different branching paths and the way that they all convene on the main objective. The levels are really creative. Each one feels very different. There's a lot of lore baked into the levels, and they're just organically fun to play. You can play the same level back to back and not get sick of it. Then you have the characters themselves. We literally today, on the back of these people getting fired, by the way, we have two characters introduced into the game. Let me bring them up really quickly. You know what?
Really?
Even as I loaded up my main page here,
Like
my
they made these characters probably, and they got fired. Like,
homepage of YouTube, the top left result 6 hours ago, already with 1.6 million views. That's how successful this is. This is like Smash character reveal type hype for this game. Almost 2 million views in 6 hours, and it's the top recommended thing to me. That's how successful this game is right now. We have Human Torch added into the game. He looks legitimately so much fun to play, an actual counter to Iron Man, finally. They even have this sick thing with his ult, where if you combined it with Storm's ult, you get this team-up super
okay,
fire tornado.
forget what I said. I probably play it because I'm a Marvel fan, but probably I will get sick of it really, really fast because it's not a
And
FPS.
on top of that, you also have The Thing added to Marvel Rivals with incredible
The
voice
Thing.
acting, but
The
way their
Thing,
movesets
okay.
even blend in with the lore of their character. I mean, The Thing could easily have been a copy paste
Yeah,
of the
doing
Hulk. It
this
could have been just another big
after we got like we got the trailer teaser of the movie that is coming out for the Fantastic Four, and just like,
character
know,
and play exactly
yeah.
like the Hulk. But he's more like a boxer brawler with his own moveset and different way of playing and just wiping everyone.
Yeah.
Like, legitimately looks so fun. They even have these sick, like, homages to the other games.
Yeah.
A lot of the skins from the movies and other places like that, they introduce them with cutscenes and animations akin to the movie itself. And this is from one of the Avengers movie when you haven't seen Captain for a while. The train passes by. I think Black Widow is there. But it's a recreation of the animation and the scene from the movie. There is so much love, attention to detail in the characters' movesets, the voice lines.
You can see the people that work in this, they actually love Marvel too. Like,
the other characters. Like, I'm giving it this review and I'm glazing it in this video to highlight how good the game direction is. That it's not just some cash-in, free-to-play Marvel game that just utilizes these characters and IPs for a quick buck. There is so much love and attention to detail and comic book lore and game direction. Just great game direction that make it a legitimately fun experience, not only to play if you love video games, but fun to play and enjoy.
I know he doesn't have magic, but we need him there.
If you love comic books and the lore and everything that these characters came from. I just haven't seen a game with this much passion and love and actual quality, especially come out of free to play, that gives you everything without loot boxes, like everything I've said. And I want to nail it home that the game direction is fantastic. And the game director just got fired. I can't believe it. Then we have Jack Burrows, a level designer, worked on creating the in-game environments, levels, and possibly the overall map layouts. So here's another thing as well with that. This gameplay is probably not going to do anything justice that I'm talking about, but I love that the environments are destructible. So you can create your own paths, or if someone's trying to hide behind something, often you can shoot it down. There's a lot of smart development like that. I mean, this level in itself is constantly shifting and changing, with certain parts of the areas getting blocked off. But just a lot of fun to play these levels, and I appreciate the design that goes into these levels. Overall map layouts, and I've already talked about how I enjoy the way the maps are laid out with the branching paths. Even this one specific, like, King of the Hill type area is so different to the other King of the Hill type areas, and there's so many things to think about in the levels when you play. He also worked
Okay.
and directly contributed to gameplay experience and level progression. So again, that goes into leveling up and what the rewards you get from leveling up and everything like that goes into making the game addictive. While these two individuals have spoken publicly, the full list of effective employees and special contributions to the game hasn't been disclosed. So yeah, there are other people that have been fired, not just these two people, and who knows what they worked on. Who knows how they helped. I know that this game was
Exactly.
developed in China as well as here in America. There was an American team and there's a Chinese team, and it looks like the American team got fired. This is a Chinese company, so clearly they cut the
Yeah.
American side of things, which is probably because the American side of things is more expensive. I mean,
Maybe.
our wages are probably higher, their wages are probably higher, and outsourcing it to America, they probably just figured they could save money if they cut that team. But I think that's bullshit, to be honest. I hate to swear,
Yeah.
but
Because
it's been so successful because of these people. It's a great game because of these people. I've spent money
Yeah.
on this game. I honestly don't want to spend money on the game anymore. I don't have the same love and appreciation and cherish that I did
Exactly.
for the game. I honestly feel
After
bad even playing like
people
Like,
knowing
I
that.
need to wait for the dust to settle. I need to know what this means. I need to hear more about the situation. I need to hear why. But end of the day, it just seems like they will let go because of budget, because of money, because they did their job already and the groundwork is set up and they can take over from here and they don't have to pay
Yeah.
them anymore. Screw the fact that they
Exactly.
made this game what it is, or they at least played a part in making it what it is, and they're part of the reason why this game is making millions of dollars. They're not needed anymore, so they're gone. And that is working in the video game industry in 2025.
Yeah.
And I honestly can't believe it. Like, the game
Actually-
industry is in a terrible place. We see crunch and we see budget cuts and we see layoffs constantly. What we don't see, what we barely ever see, is a game release that breaks absolute records, that still is in its peak and rising, and then see layoffs. We just don't see it.
Yeah.
We see layoffs when development's taking too long. We see rushed games that perform badly and then people get laid off. We see all kinds of things. We see people get laid off for no reason. What we honestly, again, what we don't see is a success
like a
story
successful-
like this
yeah.
in an industry where success stories like this don't happen and then people get laid off. I honestly can't believe it. And this isn't like some offshoot marketing team. This wasn't like the first place you go to try and save some money. This was like the people that made the game buy. I hope these people
Yeah.
can find work. And I know this is a smaller channel than my side channel, but in some way, I hope they see this, and I hope that they know that people are outraged for them, and I hope that they find work quickly.
Yeah.
And,
Exactly.
God, I don't even know. I don't even know. What a kick in the teeth.
I hope you
What a
see this
pisser
too. I hope you see this too, and I'm telling you guys, just do another game like that. You can do it. I believe in you.
That's so disappointing, and I feel horrible for them, and I can't imagine. Anyway, I wanted to make this video to call even more attention to it, to signal boost it even more.
Yeah.
And in case anybody isn't aware of what the situation is like in the game industry, this is it. So leave your thoughts down below. I'd love to hear them.
That's why I
Thanks to
didn't went
Macross
for it.
sponsoring the video. Actually, a positive note in amongst all of this, the first sponsor of the channel. I want to thank them so much. I'll leave links to their stuff down below
Yay.
too that you can
Thank
check
you,
out.
sponsor.
Like, comment, hair flip on that subscribe button. Yeah, let's have that conversation down below and let me know. Let me know what you're gonna do about Marvel Rivals. Are you gonna keep playing? Has it soured it for you? Let me know. All right, I'll talk to you soon.
Okay. I'll talk to you soon too.